Hey folks, Mr. Rogue Shark here, doing a quick video. You haven't heard from me in a while, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you why. I'm on the freeway right now. I'm heading back home, and I'm just getting back from Tennessee, specifically speaking, the suburbs of Memphis, Tennessee. And I was down there because a friend of mine had sent me a email asking for my help. The subject line had all caps HELP, help. And I open the email and I read it, and it looks like this friend's wife. She's a blogger, and on her blog she talked about how if something were to happen, she hit the fan, her and her family just up and go to the hills and live. They'd pack their car, get their tents out, treat it like a camping adventure, and go out there and hang out, and that'd be the end of it, right? Well, some nut job posted on her webpage that if you come to the hills, I'm paraphrasing here, so I don't remember exactly. I'll probably put the comment up there myself when I find the link again. He put up there on her page that if you come to the hills, we'll kill your husband, kill your son, and take you and your daughter for our personal sexual pleasure. Now, I'm putting that in a very nice way, but it was very graphic what this son of a bitch put on her webpage, okay? And here's what I want to tell you suburbanites, you city dwellers, you people who think that you are just going to pack up your car, head for the hills, and that's going to be the end of it, okay? You've already got people that live out there in those locations, all right? You've got people out there for whatever reason who are ex-vets, people who are fed up with society as a whole, or they lived out there for generations, on end, who already live there. And they see you, the suburbanite, the urban dweller, as a trespasser, all right? Now, my mindset is this right here. If the shit hits the fan and my only plan is that I'm going to head for the hills with my tent and my rifle, you better bet your ass I'm going to do just that. And I will do so unmolested, okay? Because whether he be a cop, whether he be a military officer, whether he be a gang member in an urban area, whether he be a member of the white supremacy organization, or whether he be some hilljack in the hills who's laying claim to all of God's land out there, trying to tell you can't come here without fear of your life or fear of getting raped. Let me tell you something. I'm going to go where I want to go when I want to go. That's my right, not as an American, but as a human being. That's an inalienable right granted to me by the guy above us, God, the Most High, okay? And I'm putting all you hillbillies, all you hilljacks, you self-professed mountain men who think you're just going to sit up in the hills with your bolt-action rifles and high-powered scopes and pick off urbanites and city dwellers and pick them off one by one and take what you want from them, okay? That's not going to happen, all right? I went down there. I got my friend trained up on how to recognize booby traps, how to make his own booby traps, how to move about as much as possible without letting people know where you're at, how to build fires, so on and so forth, okay? I taught him bushcraft, all right? It was a crash course. It was a very quick course, but I did what I could in the short amount of time that we had, all right? He didn't have much vacation time, so we went ahead and utilized what he had. Instead of going to some amusement park or off somewhere with his wife for a romantic getaway, he spent that vacation time with me and him out there in the woods, practicing, surviving, making things happen, okay? I've been trained, I know what I'm doing, so I went out there and helped him out, all right? If any of you don't have the skills and you know who you are, you need to be out there actively seeking them, okay? Admittedly, you need to find somebody or some people who can help you and learn one-on-one or in a classroom setting. But if you don't have that option, go to your local bookstore, go to Amazon.com, and pick up the SAS Survival Guide, okay? Get that book and take what you read, take what you learn, and put it in practice, okay? Go out there and practice daily. And if you can get out to the, your local state park or your local nature reserve and practice. Practice on making fires. Practice on how to secure your campground, okay? Practice on how to move about in the woods and cover your tracks. Practice all those things, all right? Because those skills are going to be invaluable if you plan on heading to the mountains and surviving, all right? And if you got rifles, you got guns, you've got, knives, whatever, train and learn how to use them, okay? Mr. Rogue Shark, stay focused, stay sharp.